Happy Juneteenth Day, everyone. Wanted to come on. It's Monday the 18th. While I'm thinking about it, Monday the 18th. Today's the 16th, and you get me all natural. Didn't do time. I did a little makeup, but no hair today. We're going to change the date. It's the 19th. I didn't do it yesterday, so we need to do it today. Oops, things falling. So I hope everyone had a good weekend. Can't believe it's the 19th of June already. But like I said yesterday, we are going to go ahead. I don't know, I need water, I guess, again. We're going to go ahead and just do something shorter today because I have, being Saturday and we're home, we have a lot of house things to get situated with the baby here yesterday. And we went to church. That was fun. I actually posted some pics and I realized this needs batteries, so we're going to do that as well. But I'll swing you back over here if I can. It might be a little tight here. I got to unloosen you. There you go. A little easier to swing. But because of being at church yesterday with the baby, it was a longer day than I thought. I didn't do a whole lot, like I mentioned in the video yesterday. We got the lights from Amazon. They came in. I'm going to turn you here a little bit. So what I'm going to do is, they're just adhered with these sticky things. So the 4 that I am going to put up and one replace one, I'll do that. And then I mentioned this container here. What I'm going to do is look at what's in each of these, and my plan is to empty the whole thing, except for what I'm going to use it for. There might be some flosses in here that I can keep in here, but most of these are like things for bags. These are, what is this? Just to give you an example. Magnetic snaps. So when I'm making bags, these two just out of the box, I know these are going to go in my bin that I have that says bag supplies. I'll put them maybe in a Ziploc or something like that. So that's going to be my challenge today, is to get this emptied to the point where I've just got the room for flosses. The debate is, where will we put it? I mean, I don't know if you can see behind here or not. I can take you off like I always do. I'm wondering if it'll stick up too high if I put it on this right here. And then just find another spot for this. I could probably make room somewhere. Or put it back on the sewing machines like I had before. And when I'm using the sewing machine, I can just move it off. But having that cart here, so when I need a floss, it's right there, because I don't have room in the closet. And like I said earlier, I want to be able to have things in this room and not all over the house. So let me do that and see how long it takes. I mean, I'm hoping 30 minutes. This depends on what items there are, and there's going to be a bump. Sorry guys, there it goes. What kind of things are in here. Some things might actually be things that I can put out in the garage with my husband's stuff. It just depends what all it is. Floral tape, things like that are all in here. So we will be back shortly, well, hopefully shortly, 30 minutes or so, and share what I was able to do. Hello friends, I thought I'd come on real quick. When I started to clean this box out, I of course found the Velcro that I was looking for to put these lights up that I put up the other day. But I think last night when I was showing one of the lights, the batteries had already needed to be recharged, because I guess I had been in here a little bit. And they wear out faster when you have the lights on. And these ones aren't timed, so you have to turn them on, and I think I accidentally left it on. So because of that, I was wanting to change the batteries out, and because it's here and I stuck them with these 3M sticks, I'd have to take and use 3M sticks every time I change the batteries. So that's not going to work. I don't know why I didn't think of it. So finding my Velcro, thankfully, what I'm going to do is it'll stick to these little, they have little Velcro in there. This one's the only one that has magnets, so I'm not going to worry about finding metal to glue up there. But I'll just glue a piece of this Velcro on the undersides of these bookshelves, so that all I have to do is pull this part off. And you know, I might want to make this a little longer with a tab so that I can just pull the tab up and pull the light off to change the battery. And this will still, I'll either use Eileen's glue or something that will make sure that it stays and doesn't pull off. Some kind of glue will go on here, and that way I can replace it. So I don't know how quickly I can do this. We can try to do it now, but first of all I got to take this off because I'm going to do all three since I made that mistake. My brain doesn't work very good when I'm actually in process doing stuff, and then I go to do something later and realize that's not going to work. So I like these 3M things, but every time I have to change the batteries to recharge them, I'd have to get new 3M stickers, and that's just not gonna work. Alright, so this is the last one. I took the one off the bookshelf over there. So I'm going to figure out where the front is. This is the front, so it needs to go here because of the finish. So if I have, make sure I got the right side, the sticky side, because that side doesn't really stick. So this rough side has to go on here. But like I said, I'm going to have to make it a little longer because we want a tab on it. Actually, those are all the same size. I wonder why. I wonder if I used them for something. Let's see. Shouldn't have cut it, maybe. Okay, because of that, let's see here. Which one is the longest? This one, it looks like. All right. So I'm wondering what would stick to this the best. I want to make sure it's even too. I could use two-way tape, but I don't think that would stick when I go to pull the light off. It would probably come off with it. So let me grab, let's see. I don't know if Eileen's glue is made for this or not. What does it say? Craft dots of glue. It says extreme tack. I don't know if tack would do it though. We really want glue. Suggestions. Let me go off here and figure it out, and then I'll be back. Okay, we are back. I guess it's early, or I had a long day yesterday, but 3 tries and I figured it out. I put it on backwards the second try. Third try is a charm. So instead of using glue, because I'd have to wait for it to dry, all that kind of stuff. And all 3 of these lights have the Velcro. I'm going to actually switch it around so that the switch is in the front. I can reach it. And I'm just going to do this. And I'm pretty sure it'll stay. And then when I need a light, and then if I have to change it, then I'll just be able to pull it off and get to the battery compartment. So that was the issue. I couldn't get to the battery compartment without removing these 3M stickers. So now I've made a mess on the desk, and I can easily turn on and off the light underneath the shelf. And this is just that particle board, so those strips get stapled into there easily. So that's what we're going to do. And now I can actually get back to organizing or emptying this container and cleaning off this desk, because that's kind of what happened when I started this project. Wanting to replace batteries and realized I could not get the thing off without removing those 3M stickers. So Velcro is the way to go for these 3 lights that I have. That are magnets, but I've got enough magnetic stuff going, and I'd have to find magnetic strip, piece of metal or something to glue up there, and I don't want to have to deal with that. So simple is better. All right, we'll be back. All right, problem solved. Like I said, I got the lights in here with the Velcro stapled to the top, and easily on, easily off. And that's the same on the other side. And then the one over here on the bookshelf, it's okay for now. It doesn't fall, but it looks kind of wobbly if you're down here. But as long as I've got a light to access if I need to in the dark, or I just like that ambient look. So that's kind of the way these three are. And we'll get back to the other portion of this task. Okay, friends, we are back. I was able to empty it. It took, I didn't really look and see what time I got on here. I'm going to say 35 to 40 minutes. But what I did, like I said, is I emptied each one of these, figured out what was there. I can swing you over here. Some of the things went into my craft supply tote that's over there. And those will probably need a little bit more of an organization, but right now I've just got sections in there with craft supplies. And then the two on the shelf down on the bookshelf. It says jewelry, beads, and supplies, and then buttons. So I kind of need to organize and see what all I have in those and decide if I can free up some space there. And then I had all these empty, I don't know what they're used for really, pencils and pens maybe for in your desk drawers, because that's what I was using them for when I first bought them. And I have some in those green dresser type things down there. I had one cabinet drawer had craft supplies in them. One still does on the bottom. So that's kind of what I'm going to do with the leftovers here that you see on the desk. Like the Velcro, snaps, just odds and ends. These are clock parts or picture hanging supplies. So the green unit that I have in my closet that I talked about yesterday that needs to be cleaned out on one of these days challenges coming up soon, since now I've made these. I will empty it enough to where these can sit in one of the drawers, and then this one can be empty now. And I was able to, let me move this out of the way so I can open the drawer. I was able to take the pearl cottons that I had on my desk unit, and 9 of them fit in the big drawers. So I could probably, what is 9 times 6? Cause math. I can use these bottom larger drawers for all pearl cottons. These are the only ones I have right now, but I would like to collect a few more. The 2 that are here now are for like cording and things if I need a specific color. So that, other than the 8, 16, 26, 30 more small drawers that I can use for either DMC. I'd like to get, I have my regular DMC on the wall, but there are other DMCs like the satins and stuff. I could put them in here and just use those pegs only for DMC, because right now I have some of my satin and metallics over there. And then the étoile, I think, is also over there. So I could probably organize those into this. Question is, like I said, where could we put it? So I did mention the window. I hope thing you're hearing me. I just realized I have my microphone plugged in, but it's not near me. Now it's on me. Okay. But I could also use the bookshelf right here. I mean, this isn't serving any purpose. This serves a purpose, but I can always put it even on my craft table when I want to wind yarns, and that's probably even a better idea, is to set it up here and clamp it on and do my wind yarning here. And then I could maybe put the white unit here. Let's just do it. Since I'm clearing things off right now, let's just grab it and see if it fits. And the lamp might still fit, but I'll have to probably move the roll of ribbon. But we can always adjust. Turn on the light too. So this might work, you guys. Actually, I might not have to move the ribbon. I might not have to move the ribbon. I could display my ribbon if I move the lamp to the other side. See, this is how my brain works. You're watching me in action. If I move this to the other side, to the end, so that it has that, put the lamp over here, if it'll reach. I might have to get an extension cord, unless I do it this way. Watch me drop everything right in front of you all. That wouldn't be fun. Let's do this. I should have moved the lamp first. La la la. All right, you're coming down. Sorry guys, I just thought this would work quicker than it's actually working. Let me move this there. All right, now we're getting somewhere. And then I can actually maybe remove that lamp over there, since this one's here and this one is here. I've got plenty of light over here, so I have an extra light I can move. Maybe out into the living room where it was. I thought I would need it in here. All right, so we're gonna do this, I think. Whoops, as I'm dropping things, like I said. All right, here we go. So we can actually take these off here, give a little more space to the dresser, and display my ribbon up here. This is an extra one we could do here maybe. It's a small one. We can do that and that and this. All right, so we could do this for ribbons, and then flosses and craft supplies. So I'm cleaning up in front of you. All right, what do you think? And like I said, we will use the yarn winder up here when I need it. As for storage, I could probably just keep it in front of this guy right here until I need it. It's not a bad spot. And then we'll just put this guy away until I need it for something. It's just a, like if I have a pattern, like I have this guy here, next to the sewing machine, I could use it there. For now, we can just lay it flat underneath one of the sewing machines. And I can actually see what it is, so that's good. And then my clips can go back over here. So that's kind of what I did this today for Juneteenth, the 19th of June. Didn't turn any of my lights on when I came in here today. I like to have lights on, as you can tell. Is anybody else like that? I like a lot of lights. So that's kind of gonna call it done for today. I'll just display that there for now. And then maybe tomorrow, I do have the baby coming. I'm not sure what time, so maybe in the morning I can do my challenge and get that done before the baby arrives. But I think what it'll be, since I've got these supplies now emptied out of here, I'll focus on the unit in the closet and empty the things out. I can kind of turn you over there. You can kind of see what it looks like before. And I came across more supplies for bobbinating. I'm not sure I'll keep those because I don't really bobbinate. I'm going to go ahead and take you off. There we go. But this is the unit I'm talking about. I was opening and finding containers that I needed a minute ago. So a lot of those are empty containers. And there's a few frames that I can put away that I want to use for pieces that I am stitching. So we'll focus on that tomorrow. But I do appreciate you guys always coming back and making comments and suggestions. They do help when I'm doing this kind of stuff. Oops, sorry, I'm rocking you. But that was today, and I appreciate any suggestions. If you have any questions, just leave them below. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.